Welcome to Bizcoot Bites. Today's topic is to help you lead better. Today, we are introducing a common term that is used in business in everyday life, that is meetings. Meeting sounds so common, but is an important and critical tool in business. Many managers and business owners consider meetings as a waste of time, but it's not so. It is the only social tool that is available to gather collective wisdom of a group. There is no other tool available. How will you harvest the ideas and concepts from others? There is no other way. You have to sit and have a meeting. There is no other way. If you want to get opinion and suggestions from others, you will have to assemble them and then get it. There is no other shortcut for this thing. So meetings are the only available social tool to gather wisdom from others. Meetings are inevitable in business. Without meetings, a business cannot progress. You look at every major decision that has come in your business has not come just like that. It is through conversations with others the decision has come. Conversation with others is very critical. And if you want to have conversation with multiple number of people, meeting is the only way. So without conversations and without an interaction with your fellow beings, taking critical decisions, make the business move forward is very difficult. So meetings are inevitable. Even though it is an inevitable social process in a business, many people do not consider that as very critical because many meetings fail to achieve its purpose. Good meetings and bad meetings can be understood with three things. One is purpose, participation, and process. If right participation and right process is there and supported by a good purpose, meetings can turn out to be a very good, fruitful social activity. Before exploring how to make meeting very effective, let us find out why generally meetings fail. Three common reasons are observed why meetings fail. First is lack of clarity. That is lack of clarity of purpose. Why we are meeting? What is the content that we are going to discuss? This is if this is missing, the meetings are going to be a waste of time. Second point is that in most meeting, some few people dominate with their suggestions and with their talk. Instead of talking, they will give a big sermon, unending sermon. Meeting should be conversations, not sermons. A person should not speak more than 4 or 5 sentences, maximum 4 or 5 sentences. And the meeting should be filled with questions. When you ask questions, people can answer that. And when you make statements, you make 3 or 4 sentences, not more than that, so that it will allow others to speak. This once the dominance by few people is reduced and encouragement for others to speak is present, meetings can turn out to be good social interactions. Third common issue that makes meetings fail is that there is no follow through after the meeting. In the meeting, there must be decisions, and who will take care of the decisions must be there, and how we will go forward, an idea must be there. If there is no follow through after the meeting, the meetings are going to be a failure. So these are the common ones. But we are going to explore how we can make meetings more effective and productive. The core of good meeting is fertile dialogues. When I say fertile dialogue means people are speaking with openness, they are speaking with energy, and there is respect for the other person. When these three things matches, fertile dialogue happens. And there is a purpose for the dialogue. That means I am expressing something for the good of the common. When you say something like that, when the conversation takes you further to action, mean productive action, or an action with a strong intent, that is fertile dialogues, which will take you to closer to the action and progress. Any conversation that takes you towards these two things, it is fertile dialogues. I'll suggest four qualities of fertile dialogue. First thing is that there is active listening among the participants. Second is that people will ask more questions among each other, those who are participating in the uh, meeting. Third thing is that they will contribute ideas. When more ideas are coming into the meeting, that means the meeting is very lively. Fourth one is that you will sit, decide, and co-create something unique thing. When that happens, meeting has become very productive. That is the end of fertile dialogues. Once you have that co-creation, a decision to do something very innovatively or creatively, and there is willingness to act on that idea, then meetings are very successful. And every meeting should end in that only. To make meetings effective, I am going to share with you 7 points. First one is that start with a purpose. Without a purpose, do not even call a meeting. You must have a strong purpose and also a context. Why you are calling? What is the context? Under what context and under what situation you are calling the meeting? That must be present. Second point is that invite the right people. Call only people who can contribute to the meeting. All situations and all contexts and all purposes are not equally important for everybody. Call only those people who are related to the point of discussion. Third point in meeting is that don't focus too much on agenda. Instead, focus on the context under which the meeting is happening. Share the background under which the meeting is being called. What is at stake? If you don't do something, what is at stake? Enlighten about those things to the people who are attending the meeting. Fourth point is that facilitate the meeting. Do not dominate. You may have power. You may have the power to call the meeting and you may have the power to instruct others. But do not dominate with that. Instead, appeal and allow everybody to contribute to the meeting. There might be people who are sitting quietly throughout the meeting. Call them by name and ask, what do you think about it? Or what is your suggestion? When you do that, they will open up. Making people open up is a responsibility of the leader. So I said today's Bizcoot Bites is to strengthen your leadership. So meeting is the way where a leader can demonstrate his leadership. So meeting should be a facilitation rather than dominating with instructions and your viewpoints. Allow everybody to express their opinions. Gather all opinions and then summarize whatever that you have gathered and make others also participate in the decision making process. Fifth point that I am sharing here is very critical. That is, allow conflicts to happen. When I make this statement, it is a very dangerous statement. People avoid conflicts. Actually, there are two kinds of conflicts. One is interpersonal conflicts. Second is idea conflict. A leader must prevent interpersonal conflicts. That is not good. We should not, no organization should have interpersonal conflicts. But idea conflict, theme conflict, these are welcome. Why? Because through discussion and through idea conflict, something new can emerge out of it. But when I say encourage constructive conflict here, we should take only idea conflicts or theme conflict, not interpersonal. Interpersonal conflicts are bad. We should prevent it. It should not happen in any organization. The sixth point that I am sharing is that to make meetings very effective, you must have clear outcomes. Three things must be there in every meeting. What has been decided, who will do what, and by when. Three questions must be answered in every meeting. Without this, no meeting is complete. These are the three things that will take the business forward. The seventh step to make meetings effective is follow through. You must have decided, you must have assigned the task to somebody, and also you have deadlines when to complete that. A manager or somebody should follow through what has happened. It is not that you wait till end. You will have to follow through on a day-to-day basis, or depending on the size of the decision that you have taken, follow through is very, very critical. That means you will have to ask how things are going and what is its status. You can even ask a report or anything. Follow through is a very critical step, without which nothing happens. Even decisions can happen, but through follow through only things move. That is a very important step. With this, today's Bizcoot Bites comes to an end. So we have explored good meetings and bad meetings. Meetings are not interruptions to our work. It is an essential part of our business. Without meetings, we cannot make decisions and we cannot take our business forward. So meetings are critical. Meet as and when you require, but make it productive. Thank you. See you next time.